Wow, whoever thought it would have come on Drink Champs?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, it happens this way.
You're fucking me up, right?
No, we allegedly fucking you up.
Okay. You a pun.
Oh.
Allegedly too?
This is super allegedly.
Everything is not allegedly. It's me and Pun was like, he was my love story.
What?
Yeah.
No.
We never fucked.
Oh.
But we could have.
Oh.
But we didn't.
Jesus.
But that's a love story that's like.
So you were in love with him without fucking?
So here's the thing. When I met Pun.
Well, I knew I didn't have to ask the story.
Rest in peace, Big Pun, by the way.
Thank you, sis.
Rest in peace. That was really sad when he died, but so.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all was sorry to the situation, but when I used to see y'all was cute together. Like he would like rub your nose.
Yes.
Do, like
rub your nose.
Stupid shit. Yeah.
Right.
Pun would come to my house every night of the week after like 7 p.m. And just be. He would be. He would share his.
I'm sorry. This is something. You know what? It's 20 years, 25 years later. Do you think Pun was in love with you?
I know that he was.
Oof.
I think so too.
You do? Why do you think that? No, stop.
Your son is back here. I gotta relax.
I mean, he already heard a lot.
No, but honestly,
it's allegedly, bro.
Everything's allegedly.
Honestly, I'm so sorry because it's people gonna be offended by this part of the interview, but it's okay, and I apologize. But I never see him blush. When I see him around you, I see him blush, and it was like
she's blushing right now.
Yeah, no.
He was good to me.
Right.
He was good to me without me maybe even like I just was able to be regular Tarsha from Astoria. And he didn't judge me.
I'm crying? I look like I'm crying? No. I remember how my brother felt about her. Like, I swear to God.
That's genuine.
Like, no, dead serious. And he's the guy from the Bronx. I'm supposed to, I'm hers. I'm her brother.
Right.
So when I heard him talk about her, I could not stop him. Because it was so respectful, it was so lovable, and it was so like, I'm sorry, because I can see her face right now.
It's fine.
No.
It's good.
No.
You're taking me to a good place.
I'm so okay. All right, cool.
Thank you.
Because I could physically see that. I could physically see when he was around you, like he felt comfortable. He lowered his thing, and I apologize to anybody who's hurt from what I'm saying, but I could see that he had a certain part of his heart for you. And did you know that?
I did.
Okay.
And but again, he was always married.
Was it reciprocal? Like, did you feel the same way?
I did because he didn't want nothing from me.
Right.
He didn't need anything.
It was just pure
from
emotion.
Me. It was pure emotion, and he met me where I was.
Right.
Like he always was available to me in the midst of his busy. He always, at the end of the night, that driver would bring him. 55 West End Avenue, apartment 2K.
You know what's the crazy shit? I lived on 53rd and Western Avenue at that time. Chill out, relax, keep you on your story. Yeah. Trust me. I knew.
Okay. So and so he was at the height. And when you're at the height, it's hard to get people to receive you where you are. But he knew I didn't want nothing from him but those laughs. And he knew I was dealing with some mental shit from the person I was with at the time.
Wow.
And he pulled me up out of that. And he did a remix for my album because he knew the label was about to drop me. Mm-hmm. And he said, if I do this remix, not only will they keep you, but they'll send you on tour with me. And I'll threaten them if they don't. And that happened. And Motown got me a tour bus. Next thing I knew, I was the most unworthy R&B artist on tour with Fat Joe and Big Pun. Yeah.
Big up to my brothers.
Yeah. And then when all the shit happened with Hot 97 and I needed to move from that apartment to Harlem, who gave me first month's, last month's security?
Oh, we've never heard this. We need you to say who.
Yeah. Big Pun gave me first month's, last month's security. Come up to my office, the check will be there.
Wow.
And I never. Yeah.
No, I always knew it was like.
You know.
I knew it was a deeper love. Like, you know, I'm too young to like identify what it actually is.
Yeah.
But I'm old enough to know there's something there that's like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So,
and we kept it clean.
Yeah, it's never physical.
No.
Which is like, we need to make that clear.
Yeah, no, we never had sex. We never kissed. We never did anything. But
there was
a high level of intimacy.
Yes.
Without the sex. Which is
Hell,
what made
that's what y'all young dudes need to understand.
That mental intimacy.
I don't even know why I'm trying to promote that. I'm sorry. Let me leave that alone. But yeah, no, that was real. That's real because, you know.
Thank you, Nore.
That's my brother.
Because no one ever spoke for his side until now.
No, I knew how he felt about you. I'm sorry. I know they're gonna hate me. Like,
I know the family, but
I know.
they got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
But that's real shit, man.
Nah. I saw it. Like, you know, this is my sis. So I'm sitting in the back, like, and I'm looking, I'm like, damn. And like, he would go above and beyond to make sure Miss Jones is great. Like, yo, wherever she at, like, yo, let's go to the Miss Jones. Says, like, where we going? Like, all right, cool, let's go. I'm like, oh, okay.
And
I
let me
just
tell
love
you,
that.
to this day,
Yes.
I had no idea he put me down on his publishing.
Wait, I didn't know
like
this.
his regular, like all his publishing.
I get checks on songs. Should I be saying? Wait, now hold a minute. Hold up a minute. Wait now. I ain't trying to fuck up my shit, but
I mean, if it's legal, it's legal. It's done. It's done.
it was his choice, right? Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He put me down. Like I live, Jalen.
Right.
You live off of the royalties of Big Pun.
Wow. Did you know that?
Wow. That's beautiful. I knew how he looked at her. I knew how he saw her. I didn't know anything else, and I didn't want to know anything else. It wasn't my business. But I could never take away from how he looked at her, how he saw her, how he treated her. Every single moment. So now I'm gonna get a little deep. It's gonna be a little weird. But how did you feel like when he passed away? Like,
you know, I passed out at the funeral, and they had to pick me up off the floor.
Definitely remember that.
It was. We had just come off tour, and it was like 2 months later, and yeah, he was in a lot of pain.
see,
spiritually.
More than physically.
Yeah,
that's what fucks
spiritually.
me up. Is when I went to the casket. That's what the brothers told me. They said he was in pain. I never seen him physically in pain. I saw him, go to sleep, like, and later on I figured out that was narcolepsy. Whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
But I've never seen him fully in pain. So, if you could give me some light on that. You saw him in pain?
So he used to, we used to have conversations about his relationship with his mom. And his relationship with his mom, well, boys' relationships with their moms, to all you men, it's how you...
All right, I loved how you looked and said boys' relationship with their moms. And
There's
you
a bunch
looked
of
at
dudes
all
in
of these
here.
grown-ass
All of
men.
us, we're all boys.
But at one point, you were boys. And it starts when you're
I love how you
young.
did that.
When you're young,
Yeah.
that's what forms your relationship with women, your relationship with your mom.
Right.
Woo. Go ahead, Miss Jones.
So
Go ahead.
he used to talk
School
about...
us, goddammit.
He just used to discuss and open up about his relationship with his mother. At that time, it wasn't the greatest. And, maybe they needed time to grow. But he didn't live beyond that. So they were still trying to figure things out. And I wasn't judgmental because, like, us as people of color, we are born into trauma.
Yeah.
We're born into trauma, and it becomes ordinary. We face trauma, we dress up for the wake and the funeral, and then after like 3 days, we have to go back to work or school like nothing has happened.
Terrible. I understand.
And this is how we're raised, and we grow, and it becomes normal. And you don't see that there's shit that wasn't addressed. And so we go through life, and then you get older, and that shit that's not been addressed,
You just carry it.
you just carry it. So he was dealing with a lot of pain.
So I just want to ask you straight up. I'm just being honest. because this is a question I cannot get answered. He told you he was in pain?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And he told me why. And he told me what happened leading up to. And he discussed the weight gain and what prompted that. And he told me when I met Pun, he was not overweight. He was slim.
You met that earlier Pun. Right.
Mm-hmm.
He like EFN.
Yeah. He was svelte, like very, and he...
Just fight with it.
And he, so I didn't meet the overweight Pun. I met that Pun, and he liked me then.
Right.
But I didn't know he liked me then.
Right.
He was in a talent show at the Victoria Theater up in Harlem, and he had jumped off the stage. I was a judge, and was doing his song to me. But I saw the talent then, so I'm giving it up just because he was talented. He remembered. I met you, blah, 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 blah. And then some accident happened and a lawsuit. And
he
then
came to Miami,
So you know.
Wow.
But so he would share that with me, and I don't judge because I just don't judge. Like, who the fuck am I to judge? But we used to have barbecues at my Manhattan apartment. Brandy, everybody would come. And he would ask that I put his plate to the side because he knew that people would be watching him while he was eating. And he didn't want that. He didn't want that distraction. He didn't want that, you know.
Right.
And I got it because fuck them. I'll put your plate to the side. But I don't know that he had that type of transparency with a lot of other people.
Right.
And he knew he could trust me with it because, again, I ain't judging. So I think that encouraged the love. It was intimacy without sex, without physicality, without, oh, I'm a fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. It was none of that stuff.
Right.
It was just
There's
my...
other people who fuck you.
There's always other people fuck you. We talked about a few.
All right.
Circle back.
All right.
I'll never tell.
I ain't know.
But so, you know, so it was like he took me on his back, struggling R&B artist, and put me on his song, came on my song, 2A Street Remix, made Motown get me a tour bus, hotel rooms, everything, street team, everything. And if it hadn't been for Pun, I probably would have never experienced going on tour.
Wow.
Speak some noise. That was beautiful, man. It was beautiful for me to, like, the outside looking in. You know, I was never like in you guys' conversation. I just see you guys just like you guys were like bump heads.
Yeah, but Norby, you knew. You knew. I didn't know you knew.
No, I knew it was something special.
That's how you know it's real, because an outsider, which is close to Pun.
Yeah.
All these
and
years
close
later.
to her. And I was just like, all right, when I seen it, I was just like, all right, I always fell back.
Yeah.
It was a special camaraderie. What is that